this would have been my testimony. It kind of is, but back then it would have counted more, see, I was walking alone, kind of brick outside, still I'm all on the phone. Hands freezing, cold zipped up halfway, hung the phone up, I grabbed the iPod and pressed play. But that was mistake one in an instant. I should have heard the scuffling in the distance, should have heard the screams, the car dents, the glass shattering on the floor, the rip of your jeans, I should have. But I didn't. I kept on walking. It's hard to admit it. Raindrops falling and hitting the top of my fitted. Had no umbrella, so I told the cops it bothered my vision. But bullshit, and that's what I was doing. What if I was stuck in a similar situation that you in? Big ass nigga with the bulkiest arms, with his hands on my 12-year-old neck, my charm bracelet fell. It's laying in the puddle. Daddy's little girl. Daddy, I'm in trouble. Daddy, I'm scared. Please don't let him take me from you. Daddy, I'm weak. I think I'll just go to sleep. He told her he'd protect her forever. He read it in the courtroom. He wrote it in the letter. Sitting, shaking uncontrollably, the mic on his side, tears in his face and the anger in his eyes. The look of complete emptiness absorbed him. He sprung from his seat, leaped from the podium, ran to the defendant. The bailiff controlled him. The judge slammed the gavel. The courtroom exploded, and me in the back looking hopeless. I know this was wrong, but I wasn't that strong. As I walked past the incident, he looked back. I got scared, she was trembling. Reached the corner, went upstairs. I couldn't sleep. In the morning, heard the screech from the coroner. The cops called the parents down to the scene. My heart drained completely when I heard the father scream. The mother flushed pale, speechless. Passed out on the floor, laid flat, probably from weakness. Detectives started knocking on my door. I walked down slow, trembling some more. I told him I didn't see or hear anything. He was about to leave, then he noticed trembling. Man, I broke down and started talking. Said because of the rain, I couldn't see clear when I was walking. Nodded his head, asked if I heard the glass crashing. I said, nah, man, I had the iPod blasting. He said, damn, you were my only lead. Shaking his head as he started to leave, I released a slight sigh, bitter sound of relief. Heard the sound of him weep, a little girl in the sheets. That's all I could picture in the courtroom as the father flipped out with his fist up. Jury had ended, reaching their seats. The courtroom was silent. The judge starts to speak. Have you reached a verdict? The courtroom listens. Not guilty. Lack of a witness. The courtroom explodes. The father flips the table. He would have ripped apart his whole face if he was able. Defendant started smiling. I started crying. Left the courtroom running home like I was flying. Ran through the door. Left it wide open. Chucked a cup of Black Label. Newport I'm smoking. I opened my notebook. I ripped out a sheet. Grabbed a pen from my desk and some pills for my sleep. Drank the bottle as I started scribbling my last will and testament and my confession. I'm sorry. I've been making music for like 10 years, and that's my passion. So last year we recorded a mixtape. And I made a song to one of my favorite beats, because I'm a hip-hop head. So I never performed it, it was never on the mixtape, I just wanted to do it.
No shit.
So it's the first time I'm performing it.
Nice.
Well, if a song rapper might turn it on, any type of a song with a right or recording, I might just perform out of sight, out of mind, but behind sight blind, so my mind's going crazy. That's what I've been trying to find, recollect. Get the pieces of the puzzle to the picture. No respect to the police, is trying to muzzle up my niggas in the streets or all of the beats, but they holler peace when they hit a beast, looking for a feast. Who let them release? Damn it, call them. Remembering the days when the fans ain't warned them. Now they in the days and the plan is stored them. Caught them, brought them to the place where they shove your recording. No, let me go, lift my face up, I explode. You can't contain the rhymes and flows, so it's probably why you let me go. Let me breathe, let me leave somewhere where he can make music, ain't no regions there. He seems comfortable to leave him there. Dare I compare me to the best, whether they the rest or the one that's spitting now, we know that we'll never forget. Probably spitting something like Jay before we got a check. Maybe nasty Nazir, Premier, that's the next. KRS, Fuji rap big pun. Tryna find a sicker nigga till you figure there is none. When I spit it, it's like I'm flicking the trigger of a gun. Bring me on, I just need one rap with a snack on. He can spit that gag, clap, trap, rap, get his backpack on. You can choose, the dude's the truth. I'm only killing for the sport like I'm used to food. I'm used to do. Quit it, cause if I ain't living my dream, my imagination is vivid. My patience has limits, my faith is diminished. I'm facing the critics. If we were to switch places, I'd erase all the gimmickal rappers. Cynical, you're not prepared for what you're doing after. Lyrically, I'm like the coming of crisis, like been after the death, a disaster. The rest will get blasted, it's over. Calm down, bow to the master.